on the internet, chances is that you will see a lot of donor agencies coming to you. You won't go look for them. They will look for you. Now, the 5 public librarians that are ready to key into this have identified one thing now: create a knowledge, community learning, and innovation hub. The next thing that we'll need to do is you need to come up with a unit or department for curating knowledge ecosystem. Assuming you are focused on nutrition, a section devoted in the library will collect both digital and physical resources that are aligned to specific societal challenges, which in this case is what? Nutrition. If you are targeting banditry, you will also do the same. If you are targeting agricultural products, you pick specific agricultural product. Don't combine too many. If it is maize, just curate knowledge on what? Maize. If it is beans, by the way, when I peep out of the window this morning where I slept, I saw cowpea, wake, already growing fast in this region. Today they are busy planting cowpea in my farm today, but for Katsina area, it's already half done. And I was like, probably I need to get a house in Katsina to grow cowpea. So that's the second thing you need to do. You need to curate knowledge into a ecosystem. Then number 3, participatory knowledge network. You need to create a section on partnership and collaboration. A separate section on partnership and collaboration. You will partner with universities. You have the Usman Amfo, Omar Musa Yaradua University, whom we have a very high senior level person here. You have the FUDMA, you have the Katsina State Polytechnic. You have so many institutions of higher learning. And you can go as far as Kaduna State University. We will be more than ready to support you. Then you also, that section will be in charge of partnership with NGOs. It will be in charge with coming up with partnership with community groups. You do that for democracy and good governance, it will work magic. Right now, there are call for papers, call for funding on democracy and good governance in regard to the 2027 election that will just be upcoming election. Where is the voice of public libraries? Let's assess a share of that funding. Don't let us allow people from Brazil, from Ghana, from Uganda, from United States to assess those funding while we are here sleeping, complaining, pointing accusing fingers to His Excellency, the governor, that you didn't do this, you didn't do that. I hope I'm making sense. And finally, for the 5 public librarians that are ready to key in, for the 30, I have no problem with you. The impact, you need to create a section on impact-oriented service design. A separate section that measure impact. Measuring library contribution to various segments of the society, including the out-of-school children, which is a big issue in northern Nigeria and across Nigeria and Africa. What is the library doing? What is our public library doing? Issues related to civic engagement and what have you. You can identify 1,001 issues and then use these 4 interwoven parameters to come up with solutions in a way that not only our funding parent and funding agencies, not only our state governors will key into our agenda, but funding will start flowing left, right, and center until you say, look, I don't need it, please. So the next section of the paper will discuss governance and institutional realignment, policy implication, and strategic recommendation. So I move forward to strategic recommendation, whereby at the federal level, if the 5 of the public librarians want to accept this, okay, we need to do a hell lot of homework. And I'm happy that we have a national librarian here, in which the national, the federal government need to enact public libraries for development policy. Very, very important. We also need to establish a public library innovation fund, similar to TED Fund and the previous PTF and other funding mechanisms. With this in mind, I will want to conclude by saying that the time has come to reimagine our libraries. The time has come to place them at the heart of Nigeria's development journey. The time has come to make them engine of transformation. And I thank you so much for my very boring lecture. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Mungode students. Mungode, our great and greatest students. Thank you for gingering our own professor, keynote speaker of this event, Professor Abdullahi Ibrahim Musa, the Vice Chancellor of Katsina State University. We want to thank you for having the time to come to Katsina, as you say, to your home, to deliver these very robust and educative presentations, which are, in the last point of your presentation, you have given the remedy, the solutions on how to reposition libraries in Nigeria. Please, can we give him a bigger round of applause to appreciate him? Thank you. May we, before inviting our special guest, His Excellency the Governor of the State, Malam Diko Umar Radda, PhD, Commander of the Order of the Niger, to deliver an opening remarks to declare this all-important conference open. Can we refresh our minds with a 2-minute song composed and to be presented before the audience and participants? So M. Lowell, please, 2 minutes. We give you 2 minutes, please. M. Lowell, please. Go on, please.
Tari ilimi na duniya wannan da na kuje, labarare aka yi shi ba ai tuntuni filazim. Professor Chinwe yanzu ga magana ta kiji, in digiri za ka yi fa labarare ce uba, idan masan za ka yi fa labarare ce uba, idan professor za ka yi fa labarare ce uba. In magana ta zahiri kudan saurara kada, ko da soja za ka yi wannan lokaci, labarare ce uba fa ai tuntuni fil azim. Ko da kastan fa za ka yi wannan lokaci, labarare ce uba fa ai tuntuni fil azim. Jassa Musa Ɗanladi yanzu ga magana ta kaji, Professor Chinwe yanzu ga magana ta da kyau, Professor Chinwe yanzu ai magana ce kiji, na faɗi kuma namu nan gida wannan da na kuji. Professor Hadi yanzu duk magana ce kuji, ɓangaren ilimi a yanzu ai shi ne zan faɗa. Tun daga Lagos yanzu ai magana ce kuji, mu dawo Abujanmu yanzu ai magana ce kuji, mu dawo Zaria yanzu duk magana ce ku ji, mu zo Kaduna mu yanzu duk magana ce ku ji, mu zo Katsina mu yanzu duk magana ce ku ji. Duk wani mai takama da boko a cikin jiki, aiku da bazar ku ce yake ci a cikin jiki. In magana zahiri ku dan saurara kaɗan, ga wani sako da zan faɗa gwamna dan ya ji. Kun ga biro na ku ne a ajihu zahiri, takarda ta ku ce a ajihu zahiri, sannan ilimi na ku ne a ajihu zahiri. To kun rubuta diko baba ya zarce zahiri, na yi magana zahiri da kyau wannan
kwarai da gaske. Mun gode kwarai Sa'idu, mun gode kwarai. To mun gode kwarai. Yam Lawal, mashi. Kai ma za ka yi ne? Ai ka an gama. It's okay. No, it's okay, please. Time ya abunga. Chairman of this occasion, members of the high table, distinguished participants. Before inviting our special guest of honor, the National Librarian and Chief Executive Officer of the National Library of Nigeria, the convener of this all-important conference, Professor Chinwe Veronica, is going to appreciate the chairman of this occasion by way of giving him a very historic souvenir. So may I invite the CEO to present the souvenir to the chairman of this occasion for and on behalf of the National Library of Nigeria.
Yeah, Governor, you can sit. Yeah. The chairman of the occasion, Your Excellency, I want to stand here to tell the people of Katsina State that we have an icon, a literary icon, one of the best chief judges in the country, because I remember what he told me last time. The last time I visited Katsina, he told me AI. They're talking about AI. People are using AI to make write their, I don't know what you call it, their judgment. That's not for me. That AI will make you not only to think and to write something that is inimical to what you want. And the thing struck a chord in my heart. And we begin to discuss, some of which he told you here, how he has been a very strong taproot for libraries and for encouraging reading, knowing what reading could do or can do to anybody, including himself. And I told you also how he has been a very strong backbone for the... I want actually the head of branch to come. Is she around? Aja, is she around?
Yes.
Where? Oh, please come. You can't, because this judge has been so wonderful. It's been a very, for the first time I was appointed as a national librarian, every time, Haja, we send a message that they are doing this program, and the chief judge of the state has given them lots and lots of resources, money. Let me not mention money. And above all, the emotional and the psychological support. And let me tell you, sometime this year, I think around August, or no, before August, June, we unveiled the American corner in our branch here in Katsina. And the United States Consular was so impressed that he was there. He was there virtually because it was a virtual unveiling. The United States, the embassy was in their office. The National Librarian was in her office. The public National Library branch, head of branch, was there. And the Chief Justice of this state was there. He was given opportunity to speak to the counselor. And they appreciated him so much. Just to tell you the extent of his support, the extent of his being a backbone and taproot to the world of librarianship, world of literacy and reading in Katsina State, and by extension, the whole Nigeria. And above all, having bequeathed a collection. If you like, you go to the National Library. Where is the address? Just the University Road, Yaradua Road, you see the National Library. Go there, you will see what he bequeathed to the National Library, bearing his name. So, on that note, silver or gold we do not have, but we still believe that, we still believe that whenever you look at something, a piece of paper, a tissue paper, a biro, and whatever, and you see our National Library logo, you will know that you are upmost in our heart because you have done so great to this country through the National Library. Thank you so very much for being there.
Thank you, thank you. Presentation.
Just 2 minutes to respond. You can sit down, please. Well, this is a surprise to me, and I want to say that what I have done or what I have been doing is not out of ordinary. It's what each and every one of us ought to do. You give back from what you got. You cannot pay back education. You cannot pay back your teachers. You cannot pay back your library. So what are you supposed to do? Give a little contribution. There are a few of us here who had attended secondary in the 60s and 70s. But you cannot forget African Writers Series. You can't. The Anthill of Savannah. In the university, you cannot forget Agatha Christie, James Hadley Chase, and the likes that kept you what you are and what you remain today. What I did was to order online some of these books that I wish every student will have access to. African Writers Series have shaped us, have shown us we as Africans, and raised our consciousness. So I would want to appeal to all of us, particularly the elites. Get 2-3 books, pass it over to your local library. I was doing that since the 70s. When we are fed our allowances, I will make sure I buy books and take to my local library. The reading room has shaped me so much so that every day I remember the Magana Jariche, I remember the Kakoyi Karatu, I remember the Ruwan Bagaja, and these are things that our children don't have access to.
Yes.
For the small study in my house, I made sure I bought some of these books for my grandchildren now. I thank you very much, National Librarian, but I think we have a saying. You ought not to be thanked for discharging your obligation. I have just done that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chairman of this occasion, the Chief Judge of Katsina State, His Lordship Honorable Justice Musa Dalladi Abubakar, NPOM. Please can we appreciate both the Chairman of the occasion and the CEO of the National Library, Professor Chinwe Veronica. This is very historic. In an occasion like this, people that have gathered here to witness this a very unique presentation. Thank you. So at this juncture, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the high table, I have the singular honor and privilege to invite the #1 citizens of Katsina State, our special guest of honor, the chief host of this conference, His Excellency the Governor of Katsina State, Malam Duko Umaruradda, PhD, Commander of the Order of the Niger, ably represented by no other person than a very distinguished, tested and trusted Commissioner of Higher Technical and Vocational Education in Katsina State, Malam Isa Muhammad Musa. Please join me to welcome the representative of His Excellency to deliver His Excellency's message and declare the conference open. Thank you, the Honorable Commissioner, for coming.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The chairman of this occasion, I stand here before you this afternoon to represent His Excellency the Executive Governor of Katsina State, Malam Umar Dukaradda, PhD CON, who is now attending another official assignment and directed me to come and represent him in this important occasion. Well, as we are aware, Malam Umar Dukaradda is a teacher, right from grade 2 to his NCE, the BSc, Masters and PhD in education, and that's the reason why he is giving education top priority in his administration. And this is a clear testimony that immediately when the invitation of hosting this conference come to the state, immediately he approved. And as he is not here, but his spirit is here with us, and directed me to have the outcome of this conference, because he has interest. Why is he showing interest? And I personally have interest to know what is going to be discussed in this conference. I too, as a teacher, ran from grade 2. I know currently the reading culture among our teeming youth is dead. Our youth now, they are no longer patronizing libraries, but they use the current digital technology of their handset to browse, go into internet, and get information. And I have heard by the National President of the Library Association of Nigeria, they are now coming up to review a strategic plan on how to improve library service in Nigeria. I'm happy to hear from him, and I also join him by encouraging the association to continue capacity building of the current librarians, executive directors, and other librarians at the local level. That will help to have professional librarians in our country. And this is a welcome development. And let me use, on behalf of His Excellency, express my appreciation, or his appreciation, to the keynote speaker for digesting, digest the economy of, anatomy of library service, going in and out. And this presentation have taught a lot of lesson to us, and I believe, and how I wish that I will being part of this conference, so that I will learn more from him. The National Librarian, National Library of Nigeria, the President, National Association of Library, the keynote speaker, Professor, I'm Vice Chancellor of Katsina State University. And from the protocol, I've had a professor from Federal University of Technology, Barbara. I must congratulate you for coming to this occasion. Why I'm saying not, my biological son was honored with an award as a best student in that university with 4.93 GP. Therefore, I was so happy that I wanted to attend that occasion. So, member of the security agencies here, executive directors for Library Board of Bureaus, State 36 in Nigeria, the librarian of the tertiary institution here present, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to address the gathering as a special guest of honor of this 9th annual conference of National Librarians with State Libraries and the Chairman of State Public Libraries Board. I would like to extend my warmest welcome to all participants and express my gratitude. Constructing a reputation of schools, including 3 special schools for the gifted in Katsina State. These initiatives are designed to empower our youth and equip them with the knowledge and skills necessary to succeed in an ever-changing world. The theme of this year's conference, Repositioning Nigerian Public Libraries, Innovation, Inclusiveness, Empowerment, and Partnership, resonated deeply with our administration vision for education and lifelong learning and community engagement. By harnessing the potential of our public library, we can unlock our opportunity for innovation, inclusivity, and empowerment, ultimately contributing to the social economic development of our state and the nation as well. I urge stakeholders to work together to reposition our public libraries as vibrant hubs of learning and community engagement. Let us harness the power of innovation, inclusivity, and the partnership to empower our citizens and drive development. I have no doubt that this conference will provide a platform for meaningful discussion, knowledge sharing, and collaboration, and I look forward to have outcome of these deliberations. On behalf of His Excellency, the Governor of Katsina State, and the people of Katsina State, and the good people of Katsina State, I would like to express my appreciation to the National Library of Nigeria for bringing this esteemed conference in Katsina State, for its tireless effort in promoting education and development. I wish all participants a fruitful and enriching experience, and I have no doubt that the conference will contribute significantly to the growth and development of our public library. Long live the National Library of Nigeria, long live Katsina State, long live Federal Republic of Nigeria, and thank you all. Thank you very much.
On this note, you declare the conference.
And therefore, on this note, by the speech of His Excellency the Governor of the State, I declare the conference open. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, the Honorable Commissioner of Higher Vocational and Technical Education. an educationist par excellence, a one-time education secretary, a one-time secretary of the State Universal Basic Education Board, and now the Commissioner of Higher Education. Malam Isa Muhammad Musa, he has been a teacher and is still a teacher. A teacher, always a teacher. Please, can we give him a bigger round of applause, please? Thank you for representing our own amiable governor, our very indefatigable governor, very dynamic governor, very progressive governor, the governor of the state, Malam Duko Umar Radda, PhD, Commander of the Order of the Niger. Once more, can we appreciate His Excellency, the governor of the state? Mr. Chairman, with this opening of the conference by the representative of His Excellency, we come to the end of the first segment of today's activity. The opening ceremony has been done, and now we are going to take a group photograph. We are also breaking for a prayer. Probably we'll take a lunch, then the technical session will resume immediately. Thank you. So sorry, from the beginning, I've told you modifications, open modifications, alignment, open alignments of the programs. That is so to be. Please pardon us if we have breached the protocol. I now invite the chairman of the LOC, a very distinguished, a very indefatigable, energetic executive director of the Katsina State Library Board, an educationist by excellence for that matter, a lecturer, and now to deliver a vote of thanks for and on behalf of the LOC. Malang Shafi Abdul Bogaji, the podium is for you. Thank you.
Thank you, MC, for the well introduction. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. The National Librarian, Chief Executive Officer of the National Library of Nigeria, Professor Chinwe Veronica, our keynote speaker, Prof. Abdullahi Ibrahim Musa, the chairman of the occasion, Justice Musa Dalladi Abubakar, and other stakeholders from the National Library of Nigeria, permit me to please stand on the existing protocol. First of all, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to everyone who contributed to make this event possible. To our esteemed speakers, thank you for sharing your expertise and insight. To our organizers and all participants, thank you for your effort and active dedication. Your presence is a testament to your commitment towards solutions to the challenges facing public libraries in Nigeria. Sorry for the challenges facing public libraries in Nigeria, and your passion for providing quality library service to the humanity. Looking at the theme of the topic, the theme of the conference, which is timely and crucial given the urgent need to promote the reading culture and restore the glory of education in Nigeria. At this point, I wish to all of us a successful deliberation of this program. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we appreciate him once more, please, the chairman of the LOC, who has organized well for the success of this event, along with other very indefatigable members of the LOC, in particular the head of Katsina branch of the National Library, Madam Amina Maji Sayedi. We want to give you a kudos to these very, in fact, preparations you have made and contact you have made to see the organizations of this event. At the Greek juncture, Mr. Chairman of this occasion, our own special guest of honor, His Excellency, ably represented, members of the high table, our key speaker, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, participants, students, the Katsina State Police Band, members of the media crew that are here, our head of securities, we want to appreciate you for having the time to be part of this very knowledgeable and educative conference that you may not want to miss. As you come, you learned a lot. We thank you for coming for and on behalf of the convener of this conference. So, like I earlier announced that we're going to have a group photograph. And after that, we go for our prayer. Probably by then, the lunch is ready. Okay, now. Okay, group photograph. Okay. So, there is an order now that has come from the Secretariat.
This night is cold in the kingdom.
The technical session that is going to commence immediately after the group photograph and prayer is for the state librarians. That means the participants of this conference. So the convener and the secretariat urges you to remain seated, please. After the prayer, you come back. The technical session is for you, and our distinguished resource persons are available to give us the lecture. So I now invite the police band to play the national anthem, please, to close the opening session. Can we rise for the national anthem? Thank you, thank you. Group photograph with the dignitaries and the honorable commissioners.